Hello, my sexy muffin and all my bad butt biscuits. Welcome back to another video. And in this video, we are going to be doing Lord Muzan as he was the next most voted on. Surprisingly, he beat out Alistair's childhood friend. I was actually surprised on that with how thirsty y'all been for it. Anyways, we are doing Lord Muzan. I am not even going to try to pronounce his last name because I am going to butcher it. Lord Muzan, not the gender bent. No, no gender bents this time. This is the original Muzan, aka male. And we're going to get on to it. So let's do this. Disclaimer: Muzan is not Yandere in canon. This is just for fun and not to be taken seriously at all. Simping for fictional characters and Yanderes is fine, just do not be illegal or gross about it. You know who you are, you dirty flaky biscuits. Yanderes are not ideal partners to have in real life. Also, remember to separate fiction from reality and headcanon from canon. Thank you. Now let's do this. He is a man that loves power and control and hates a lot of types of change. He just read that. He does like things that when they do change in his benefit. Because if you look at the man throughout the show, he wears more modern clothes, has a slightly more modern chair, and a more modern car for the time period of the show, that is. He may say he does not like change, but he does like when the change that happens benefits him in the modern age that he is in during the show does benefit him to a degree. Though the change he does not like is more the things that have to do with his demise. He has a fear of death. He had this fear of death since he was alive and was dying. And he has had this fear of being close to death for a long, long time. Being the first demon was not enough for him, of course. He has to conquer the sun as well. He has to be. He was not a good husband, as he pushed his 5 wives to take their own and end their existence. He was not the best partner to have, and that was for sure, as he had never felt love for anyone genuinely, at least. That was until he met you. Something about you consumed him. He did not like the control he did not have over how he felt about you or it. How he, how his heart raced, how you always, sorry, my tongue, how you were always on his mind and on his every single thought, how he longed to have you in his presence. It goes on and on. He hated it, and well, with being who he is and being the man he is, he blamed you for the lack of control and made and say that you made him have this lack of control. Yes, he would blame you all. Ew. Sorry, my tongue is getting twisted. I got 0 hours of sleep last night. I am running on 36 hours with no sleep. Let's go. Yes, he would blame all these new and strange feelings on you. You must be some sort of magic user that has cast a spell on him and made him weak and pathetic. Make him desire a weak and pathetic human like yourself. That is what he thought, at least at first. For at some point he could not stand being without you. You would become his prisoner in the Castle. That is right. Lord Muzan is the type of Yandere to capture and kidnap you and keep you away in your gilded cage. He finds himself to like your company after a while, and he likes the power he has over you. That you are fully dependent on him for food, company, and well, anything else really. Some days he even forgets to feed you, not on purpose all the time, but sometimes on purpose. And other days he makes you beg for food. He cannot oh, he cannot help but be a very mocking yandere and loves the power that he has over you. Though if you did try and hurt or unalive yourself to escape him, he would grab you by the throat. He is a mind reader, after all, and he would have known what you were doing before you did it. In a bloodthirsty and enraged way, he grabs you. He learns He learns in this moment of grabbing you and keeping you from ending your life that there was something special about you, and there is something special with you that he wants. He is not going to let you take the easy way out and leave him. You are never leaving him. That moment that he figures this out happens will, and when it happens, will actually have him start treating you better, and he is less cold to you and remembers to feed you more often. At this point, he has learned that he cannot live without you, and the only thing he can do, sorry, and the, sorry, I butchered that sentence. This moment, it will actually have him treating, yes, I read that. At this point, he has learned he cannot live without you. There we go. And he would only, and that, and he only would not have turned you into a demon yet because of the demon slayers. Even if you gave, even if you, sorry, 0 hours of sleep and tongue twister. Even if he gave you a lot of his blood, you would still not be strong enough to fight off Hashiras. So this is going to be this is going to be a risk. His prize being so he is not going to risk his prize being harmed or stolen from him by demon slayers. He still has the power to control. He still has power and control of you, of course. He just allows you more freedoms at this time. Every now and then, though, everyone knows that you belong to Muzan, so no one dares lay a hand on you. If they did, well, they would be slaughtered and made an example of. He also finds himself considering something that would not be the best of things. If you're going to belong to the Demon King, that means you have to look the part. So he would spoil you. Yes, this is Muzan as a Yandere for sure, and he accepts that he has a darling that is. He would spoil his darling, and this is how he would do it. He would be showering you with gifts in a way of his courtship over you. You are wearing the clothes he thinks is nice. You are wearing the clothes that he thinks you look good in. Your hair is done in a way he loves. The list goes on and on. But of course, Muzan is a master manipulator, so you would not know any of these gifts were all Muzan's choice. Muzan would have successfully tricked you into thinking that all of the things you chose, and these were all the things that you chose and not him, and things that you liked and not him. If you are so deep into his mind games, then you do not even realize it was him pulling the strings all along. He is the type of Yandere that would mold you because he is not the type of Yandere that needs to change for his darling. Why would you why would he have to change? He is almost nearly perfect. All he has to do is conquer the sun and make you his partner. Sorry, I messed up a gender term in the text. There we go. And make you his spouse. That's the word I was looking for. And make you his spouse. That is all he needs to do. And then his life will be perfect. On a bit more steamy note, he wouldn't have much desire to claim you and in an intimate way over and over and over. He will show you just a great he will show you just how great of a partner he can be and a future husband he can be. If he did have rivals, let's be honest, it is laughable that even these humans were considered rivals to be his rivals especially. It is laughable to consider any human a rival, but to consider them as his rivals, truly pathetic. No demon slayer human or even demon other than himself, of course, was good enough for you. So if someone claimed you to be theirs, they were simply erased from the world. He would confess his love to you. He would not confess his love to you. He is going to just one day declare that you are his, and that you are and that you were his in his alone, and that the day he kidnapped you, you was the day it happened. You just did not know it yet. You also would no longer be allowed to see your family or friends, and if he deems it, he will be the one and only other person you ever see again. So you might as well give up and accept your fate. Be a good little spouse for him and warm his bed. If you can do that, you will be you will get a great treat from him. Remember, if remember, it does not matter if you love him right now or not. You will be immortal like him soon, and then you both will have all the time in the world. And Muzan will have all the power and all the control for you and over you for all the rest of time to come. You are his, and you never had a choice in the matter. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. And if you would like to see more, comment below what you would like to see, and I will do my best to do that. It was a bit of a longer one, so I hope that you all enjoyed that. And yes, if there's anything else you would like to see, anime, Demon Slayer, or whatever was, comment it below. I have other anime characters I have to do on the to do list, so keep an eye out for them. Anyways, Patreon outro. Thank you, Gav, for being my first patron. You are wonderful, beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. Thank you, Gav. Thank you, Gav. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed once again. And now, regular outro. If you want to see more videos, I have the female gender bent Lord Muzan, aka Lady Muzan, at the end of this video, as well as the Demon Slayer Yandere playlist and the anime Yandere playlist, which is all the Eastern anime stuff and that I have done. So you can check those out and all that good stuff. And yes, stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye bye. Secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro of baseball bat. Welcome to the secret outro. Now, two questions. Would you smash Lord Muzan? Hell yes. I think we learned from my Smash and Pass video that I just did recently. Well, not recently, but just posted recently, relatively, that I would smash a Muzan in a heartbeat. Have you seen him shirtless in season four's finale? Oh my goodness, I love it. And also, if you were to accept his love like this, would you? I probably would, because I would fall into desperations, or I would unalive myself, and then I think Muzan would be very upset with me and bring me back just to punish me, and then unalive me, and then bring me back and punish me again. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed, and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye bye.